Hi, I'm Nancy with dinCloud. Welcome to our webinar, Retail Challenges and Cloud Adoption. As cloud migration in retail continues to trend, we'll take a look at the unique challenges facing the industry today and the unique value the cloud can bring in addressing those challenges and unlocking competitive advantage. I'll be walking you through that information in just a few moments, but first I'll introduce dinCloud. We are a cloud service provider that helps organizations rapidly migrate their existing IT infrastructure, including desktop, server, storage, application, security, and networking resources to a virtual private data center. If this webinar sparks interest for you today, please visit dincloud.com or contact us to see how we can help your organization migrate to the cloud. With that, I'll move on to the main event with our Cloud in Retail presentation. So, why is there a need for cloud in the retail industry? The demand is in response to current trends in the retail landscape. Let's take a look at those. According to a recent industry survey, 74% of resellers report a lack of readiness for delivering a seamless customer experience. This is critical given the changing standard in the industry. Recent technological advancements, the ever-important role of online retail, and a competitive industry have raised consumer expectation regarding the quality of the retail experience. Consumers expect a consistent experience whether they are shopping online or in a brick-and-mortar location. They also expect a customized experience. Increasingly, retailers know more about consumer behavior, preference, and purchase history. This allows them to cater to customers with customized recommendations and marketing that caters to their preference. But despite this shift, 81% of respondents in the retail industry report underconfidence in their ability to meet consumer expectations today. And the stakes are only expected to get higher. With an expected growth in market size to roughly $15 billion somewhere in the next year, retail players that can advance their competitors who are struggling to deliver a streamlined experience, as shown in the last slide, stand to gain quite a bit of business. Now, this next slide takes a closer look at the factors affecting the consumer experience. Previously, I alluded to the expectation of a customized retail experience. Retail businesses are able to achieve this through use of big data. However, big data sets are often so large that traditional processing means are not effective. Companies often face a few challenges such as storing, securing, and taking actionable insight from this data. These challenges often form barriers for retail businesses looking to utilize big data analytics. And to deliver a streamlined experience, it's also imperative that there is real-time information flow between systems. Centralized inventory tracking better connects online and brick-and-mortar outposts as well as geographically dispersed regions. And again, for a streamlined experience regardless of where a purchase is taking place. Some critical factors are employee management and interconnectivity with back-office locations. Now, for a closer look at big data, retail business is evolving at a much higher speed than was anticipated. This is placing a strain on infrastructure and exceeding the capacity of retailers who continue to operate within traditional business methods. As we see here on this next slide, data develops at a much faster rate with the advent of social media and online retail business. And it's evident that traditional systems can no longer meet the requirements of this ever-increasing data flow. Another challenge facing retailers is the need for real-time inventory. Recently, I was preparing for a trip and realized I need something at the very last minute. I looked for the item online and came across Nordstrom's website. After going through and researching, I decided I didn't want to pay the expedited shipping fee, however. I did notice that within the description, it listed that the item was available in my size at my local Nordstrom. It said I could reserve it online and pick it up at my convenience. So I did just that, and it was in my hands later that day. Had this option not been available, I likely would have continued my online research and made my purchase elsewhere. Previously, retailers could run asynchronous online and physical retail operations. Not anymore, because we, as consumers, have come to expect more, as I described in that example. Now, switching gears slightly, streamlined accounting is also critical to the health of any retail business, and given the sensitive nature of financial data, it's imperative that these operations are secure. Also, Having branch offices in multiple locations around the globe brings up the concerns of security, seamless data flow, and customer readiness for small retailers. Meanwhile, the changing nature of the retail industry has increased reliance on virtual offices, back offices, and branch offices. And these offices are required to work more closely together across geographic divides. This trend has increased employee data flow, another data set for retailers to stay on top of. Now, in addition to all of this, retail technology has advanced quite a bit in recent years, and to stay in the game, you're expected to keep up. E-commerce sales continue to comprise a growing share of the overall market and play a central role in consumer experience. Here's where the real-time inventory trend that I mentioned earlier comes into play. And of course, the changing approach to marketing and consumer relations as informed by use of big data analytics. Now that we've sufficiently overwhelmed you by capturing these challenges, let's explore how they can be addressed. Modern challenges can only be addressed with the current platform, like the cloud. There are many cloud providers out there, and when you decide to migrate, another daunting decision awaits. And that is deciding which cloud provider to partner with. To inform your decision, here's a little background on us and our cloud services for retail. So, how can dinCloud help address the challenges we've covered so far in this session? At our core is security. More to come on that in my next slide. We also offer ease of use and full infrastructure visibility. Our cloud orchestration platform allows you to maintain full visibility into your infrastructure, spin resources up or down within minutes, and scale according to the changing needs of your retail operation. You get all the benefits of a virtual private data center, and we help you migrate existing IT resources like workspaces, servers, storage, and applications to a hosted environment. You can do so without upfront capital expenditure, and with us, you can avoid surprises on your monthly invoice. We believe in transparent pricing and don't hide fees for services like data transfer. Now, revisiting security. At the physical level, our infrastructure is robust. Our data centers are Tier 3+. At the virtual level, we offer IP reputation management via ThreatStop, dedicated firewalls, encryption in transit and at rest, AV malware content protection, vulnerability scans, and daily backups that we store for 10 days. And given the top-tier security measures I just covered, we can help you maintain PCI compliance. As we move into this next slide, let's consider when retailer A has finally decided to migrate to dinCloud. What can they expect? Their hub will be dinManage, our cloud orchestration portal. On this slide, a sampling of just some of the things you can do within dinManage. This includes adding or removing hardware components, remotely controlling servers or desktops, spinning resources up or down. And most importantly, dinManage gives you full visibility into your infrastructure so you can manage and utilize your cloud resources more effectively. On this slide, I have a sample dashboard with a high-level look at this customer's cloud infrastructure to give you an idea of what you can expect within dinManage. So with that, I'd like to point you to some additional resources if you'd like more on this topic. We have specialized content for retailers available via our website. I've included that link here. You can also reach out to us at any time for a personalized assessment via our request information link. And if you're interested in checking out some more of our webinars, go to our webinars page, dincloud.com/webinars, where we have our upcoming calendar and many sessions available on demand. So with that, I'd like to thank you for your time today. Have a great day.